We come down earlier, try to see if we get a good deal, and they price gouge, I think.
Well, Buffalo City leaders say they're trying to make parking more accessible in downtown Buffalo. They're looking into a new parking plan that would add hundreds of more spaces on the streets. The new spaces would be near popular event spots such as Canal Side and the KeyBank Center. And as News 4's Rachel Monjovi is learning, more parking also means higher rates.
Finding a parking spot in downtown Buffalo could get a lot easier. City officials are trying to add more than 500 metered parking spaces. But in some areas, you'll have to dish out more money to pay for parking.
It's difficult finding a spot, having to be pressured to pay a lot for some parking's difficult. So it'd be nice if there's more.
Affordable parking can be hard to come by when heading to a Sabres game or a Canal Side event. Many people come early just to get a spot. How far did you have to park?
I don't know, maybe a few blocks at least.
City officials say they want to make parking more accessible.
What we have right now is probably one of the best problems that any city can ask for, and that's more people coming into the city of Buffalo.
A proposal now in the hands of the Common Council would add about 750 metered parking spaces in downtown Buffalo. Some areas with no parking signs would turn into new parking spaces. Right now, the majority of spots downtown cost $1 an hour to park from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. After 5, parking is free. City officials now want to increase the rate to $2 an hour from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
At $1 an hour, people were parking there, and they would come out and they would, what we call, quote unquote, feed the meter. And they were parking there all day long, and what we're trying to encourage is more turnover.
Parking Commissioner Kevin Helfer hopes the rate hike will push long-term parkers to park in a ramp or surface lot for a cheaper daily rate. He says that would leave more street parking for those making quick stops. The parking plan also calls for eliminating some free parking areas at Canal Side. From 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., people would now have to pay $2 an hour.
For people who feel it's a money grab, it actually is not. It's actually moving cars out so that people can get near attractions and get near businesses. If there were no meters in the city of Buffalo at all, there probably would be no parking.
City officials say it's not clear how much revenue the new plan would generate, but they say the recent boom in Buffalo requires a new look at the city's parking landscape. In Buffalo, Rachel Monjovi, News 4.